Rui Patricio of Wolverhampton Wanderers is potentially going to AS Roma. Roma are interested in signing Patricio as their new GK this summer, as they look to improve on their current GK situation, which consists of Pau Lopez and Morante, two old GKs. Not that Patricio isn't, but someone who definitely is a step above these guys, as they hope to, I would assume, win the Europa League Conference, the inaugural season of the Europa League Conference next season, and they have to be heavy favorites among some of the other top nations teams to win this league. And they're definitely gearing up for it. There's talk of Patricio and Simon Mkhitaryan, there's talk of bringing in a quality striker as well. And so I think Roma are definitely gearing up, and I think there definitely seems to be a few players moving away from Wolves, with Espirito Santos, of course, now being the manager of Crystal Palace as of today, most likely, and he is no longer the manager at Wolves. And so there seems to be a bit of an exodus. We see the likes of Ruben Neves rumored to leave, and now Rui Patricio. And it makes sense for Patricio to want to play European football. He's getting older. He wants to win some silverware, something he hasn't really done outside of Portugal, because of course he was in Sporting for most of his career. And so I can see the interest for him wanting to go to Roma. From Roma's standpoint, they haven't had a consistent GK who's been a starter for them for more than 2 years, since 2010, which was Donny back in the day. That's over a decade ago now. They've had the likes of Alisson play for them since then, Chesney, Lopez and Morante more recently. They've also had some older goalkeepers come through since the likes of Stecklenburg, but no one has been around for more than a year or two. And not that Rui Patricio was a long-term fix, but he's definitely the best one they've had other than Alisson while, and the best one that they've had since Alisson, since he's left for Liverpool a few years ago. But I think it's definitely a position that Roma can look to shoot up as they try to give themselves a good deep run into the Europa League Conference. Rui Patricio is going to bring a lot of leadership and a lot of experience. He has a lot of games under his belt, of course. Now, a lot of these are in Portugal. The Portuguese league is still at a good level. A GK is a GK. It's not really one of those things where you're a player out in the field and the quality of play is higher, so it makes it harder to adjust. The GK goes out and saves goals, and that's just how it is. And so at age 33, he definitely could offer this Roma team another 3 or 4 years if he wanted to stick around for that long. And so I think it's a good signing from both sides, especially for 12 million. I think for Wolves, you can get 12 million back for 33-year-old GK as they look to retool a bit this summer. You can't really go wrong with that. But if you're Roma, only 12 million for a very good quality starting GK. Obviously not as good as he was a few years ago, but still a very, very good goalkeeper. Definitely an upgrade above what they have right now in Pau Lopez. And someone that I think that really helps solidify their back line presence and that leadership and experience he could bring to help that back line as they try to push for winning the Europa League Conference title under Jose Mourinho. So that is my thoughts on the potential signing of Rui Patricio to AS Roma. Let me know what you guys think with regards to Patricio potentially going there, and if he is a good acquisition for Roma. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Very good today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.